What's good, guys? We're back at it again with another video. As you see from the title, today we have a JaKobe Walter breakdown. This name is actually one that I've seen you guys comment a couple times over these last couple days. Remember, if you have, players that you guys want me to see, make sure you comment them down, because some players I just never have heard about before. JaKobe is one of those players. Granted, like I said, you guys have commented his name before, but this player, I haven't seen a highlight, nothing. I've seen absolutely nothing. Currently the number 17 ranked player in the class of 2023, 6'5", 185, out of Texas. Said he's also a small forward. But again, I reiterate, JaKobe Walter, I've seen absolutely nothing. I'm not sure how he plays, what he looks like. A lot of you guys said he was tough, so I'm not even going to hold you guys up any longer. I want to see what he looks like. JaKobe Walter. Good hands here at 6'5". JaKobe Walter has great size and length for his position. He also shows that he can knock down shots on the perimeter in transition, whether that be off the dribble or in set shot situations. Though he doesn't have it completely on a string, he is extremely crafty with the ball in his hands, continuously finding ways to attack the paint and finish around the rim. Because he is a scorer, there are times within games that he can get tunnel vision and force up tough shots instead of finding open teammates like the one on the wing. Again, he finds ways to attack the rim, and when he gets there, he has great touch, as you can see here, finishing his first possession with the left-hand floater and this one with the right. He doesn't always have to utilize his floaters, though. His size allows him to finish strong around the rim. And one. JaKobe will drive, but he loves his pull-up. If you give him any type of space or a good look at the rim, it's gone. Even on this next possession in one-on-one situations, once he gets you rocking and feels like you're asleep, it's up. JaKobe is a tough shot taker and maker. In isolation situations, all he's looking for is a little bit of space to get a shot off. He's the type of player who will take deep threes like this one, miss it, and on the next possession, his confidence will never falter and he'll be ready to knock it down. JaKobe Walter, like I said, 6'5", says 185, out of Texas. They have him listed as a small forward on ESPN. They have him listed as a small forward, but I'm seeing a shooting guard out here. So, I'm going to consider this dude, he's a 6'5". He's probably got listed as a small forward because he is 6'5". He's a little taller, but no, this is a 2. This is a 2 guard. Let's talk about it. So JaKobe, scorer, scorer, score, score, score. Like, this dude is wired to score. He's looking to score. Like I said, I saw you guys comment his name down. I think I might have seen him on Twitter, because I believe he's leading 17s. He's leading 3 SSB in scoring right now. He's leading 3 SSB in scoring. So when I first turn on, so I'm looking at his stats first, of course, and then I'm turning on the film and I'm watching them. And instantly I'm starting to see, okay, it might be one of those situations where, he might be the only 5-star, big name, you know what I'm saying, like big talent on his team. So they really out here, like, they're letting him rock out. Like, I'm looking at his shot attempts, how many shots he's been taking, like, they're letting him rock. There isn't a shot that I've seen that, like, he didn't like. So that's why I'm saying, like, this kid is a wired scorer. He actually, when I'm watching him, and in no way am I saying he's as good as, but I'm saying he kind of looked like a little bit like Jaden Hardy to me in terms of the size and just the scoring. Like, any shot that I want to take, I will take, and there is a pretty good chance I can make it. So let's just talk about it, like actually get into it. So for him, what he wants to do, what he likes is that pull-up. He likes to shoot. This is a player that can actually shoot. When I first watched the first couple clips, I'm like, okay, this is a shooter. First thing I watched when I turned it on, I was like, okay, he's a shooter. Like, he can shoot the ball, because I'm looking at his form, I'm looking at how it's coming off. He can knock it down. He can knock it down when he's set. He can knock it down off the dribble, and off the dribble is the shot that he likes. So when I called him in that breakdown and I said, like, yeah, this is a tough shot taker, this is a tough shot maker, that pull-up, he loves that pull-up. Most of his moves, most of his rocks, he's trying to get to that pull-up, whether right or left, and he'll shoot it from 3. He'll shoot it from mid-range. You saw it. He'll play around. He'll try and rock you to sleep a little bit. In the second you look like you kind of frozen, it's gone. And you saw he shot it from right here. He doesn't have to bring it down. He plays with a little bit, got it right here. It's gone. Easy. You are under a ball screen. He's going to shoot it. He has a green light. Green light, green light. You saw how deep he shot the first one. But with that, he has the confidence. So even though he took the first one, he missed it. This dude doesn't care. He's going to come back the next time down and going to be ready to take the next shot. He doesn't care. Like I said, there really isn't a shot that You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him, not like every shot he got to look at, he was taking. Again, he loves that pull up at the three. He loves the pull up mid range. Anytime he can get a little bit of space on you, it's going up. Now, with that, we do have to talk about, because he is such a scorer, right? You saw it. I showed it in the breakdown. Didn't show some of the other clips. He can get tunnel vision. Now, again, like I said in the beginning, this could be a situation where I'm not sure of the full roster of the AAU team. Could be that situation where, like I said, he is the guy. So he is the one that has to take all these shots. But you'll see from time to time, okay, if two come at him, he still might take the shot anyway, or he might try and force something up. You know what I mean? Instead of, looking for his teammates. But again, I don't know the situation with the team. And some of the tough shots that he is making, again, this is a tough shot maker. So he can make some of these shots that he's taking. Some of it is is part of the reason why his numbers, his field goal percentage isn't that efficient. But again, it might just be what the team he is, and he has to take those shots, right? So he likes the pull up. He wants to get to that pull up, but he will also drive, right? So in terms of his handle isn't, he doesn't completely have it on a string. He's not da-da-da-da, but he is crafty with the ball in his hands. So even, laterally, he's not, he doesn't really have all the work, the shiftiness. He's not giving you 100 moves, but he is figuring out how to get by you. And once he gets in the paint, he is 6'5". So he can finish strong above the rim because he is solid. You know what I'm saying? He can jump a little bit, but also, the craftiness isn't just with the ball, he's crafty around the rim. So you saw he got this, he got the acrobatics, same thing kind of with the shot, with his jumper. He's getting in the paint. He will do all the tough shot taker, tough shot maker. Like that's what this kid is, kind of like Jay Hardy was. Again, for him, it's just going to be about simplifying his game, because right now, like he's taking whatever shots he sees fit. But once he starts to, once he really starts to get, more game experience, and once he gets to college and in the system, and they really once he starts to understand how to pick his spots, because he can make any shot. He can make whatever shots he wants to on the court, but it's just going to be about picking it. Okay, I can get to my mid-range right here. Let me get to that. Okay, I can see I can get this open three. They're going under this ball screen. Okay, let me pull that. Instead of, okay, let me shoot this step back. Let me do this, this, and that. Once he starts to simplify his game, I'm telling you, because this dude can score. And one thing that you cannot discount is dudes that can score the ball. You see it with Cam Thomas. I saw it personally with Colin Sexton, like with dudes that can score. I'm telling you, that's a translatable skill at any level. And he can hit any shot. It's just going to be about simplifying his game. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember, if you want the one-on-one evaluations, the breakdowns that go on this channel, like these or this one, hit my website in the description. Like I always say, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time with the next video.